Unite the Kingdom. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend the rally on Saturday in London, although I would very much have liked to have been able to. And I just want to say a great big thank you to all of you who made it possible and all of you who attended. I've spent the last couple of days watching all the clips, and it was fantastic. There was high vibe. Everyone was happy. There was hardly any trouble, and what was being kicked off by the left or by the police. Our own people were really well behaved, and I'm just over the moon that it went so well. Some of the clips I've watched, people were interviewing the people that attended, and a lot of people were saying, what does England or what does Britain mean to you? And it got me thinking, what does Britain mean to me? Britain is my home. But more than that, I've travelled around the world. I've travelled quite a lot. Britain is the most welcoming place I've ever been, the most tolerant, the most open, the most decent place I've ever been. We welcome people in from all corners of the globe, and all we ask is come and be one of us. But unfortunately, some don't come to be one of us. They come to be apart from us and to take the piss. And that is where all the trouble starts. If you come from there to here, why do you want to make here resemble there? If you liked the way things were there, you should have stayed there and not come here. But those of you that want to come here because you love it here, just the way it is, you're welcome, whoever you are, whatever colour of skin, whatever religion. Just come and be one of us. But don't come and start bleating on about you want things the way you had them back home, because that ain't going to happen. We do things our own way in this country, okay? We've lived in this country a long time. Britain has been called Britain, or Britannia, for the last 2,000 years. And yes, we've had lots of different groups that have come and joined us since then. We had the Romans that came and left quite a lot of their DNA behind. We had the Saxons who took over all of what is now called England. It wasn't called England then, obviously. We had the Vikings, well, the Norse people. There's no such thing as Vikings. Viking is an activity, not a race. And they left quite a lot of their DNA behind as well. And we've had other groups come and go, some peacefully, some violently. But we are what we are. And every part of our history has added to our culture. Sure, there's been violence. And there's been people who haven't integrated. We Brits haven't always integrated. We've gone to other countries, haven't we, and not integrated, but imposed our ways upon them. India, for instance, America, large parts of Africa, Australia, New Zealand. I'm sure I've left some places out. And that was wrong. If you want to move to another country, another place, well, if you don't like the word country, but you want to move to another place, you fit in with the people who are there before you. That's the basic rule. If you can't do that, don't go. And like I say, we don't have an unblemished history. But let's look forward. If you want to come here, don't come here to change us. Come here because you love us just the way we are. Obey our laws. If you want to obey, if there's a contradiction between our national laws and your religious laws, you must put our national laws first. If you can't do that, don't come. We're not going to tell you what to eat. Eat what you like. As long as, if you eat meat, that you do so as humanely as possible. That means that the highest welfare standards of the animals while they're alive, and a full non-recoverable stun before they're slaughtered. If you can't do that, don't come. That's just one example. But please do come. Come and be one of us. Come and be united with us in a common cause to make Britain great. In fact, we're missing a trick here, aren't we? If we had a patriotic government instead of a traitorous government, we could make the asylum process part of our campaign against a fragmented multicultural Britain. We could build a united patriotic Britain just by making it part of the asylum process. In fact, a prerequisite for application for asylum to swear allegiance to our flag. And we need to do the same thing for anybody else applying for British citizenship. The very first part of the process must be to swear allegiance to our flag. Keir Starmer was an absolute disgrace, the things that he said about us. Absolutely disgusting things he said about us. We're not racist. We don't care what race you are. There are all kinds of races at the rally yesterday, on Saturday. Loads of them. Blacks and browns and all kinds of different people. So don't tell lies, Starmer. I know you can't go through a day without telling a lie. You can't go 5 minutes without telling a lie. Yeah, we know that. But stop lying about us, okay? The recent council elections showed you what we think of you and your lies. Okay? On your bike. You're the one spreading division, not us. We want to unite the country behind one culture and one flag. Okay? Or 4 flags, actually. 5 flags. 5 flags, actually. The English flag, the Welsh flag, the Scottish flag, the Northern Ireland flag, and the United Kingdom flag, the Union flag. And the only flags we want to see flying in this country. If only, I've said this before, if only everybody who hated our great nation and our flag would leave our great nation, we could be a great nation once again. We don't need traitors like you, Starmer. Thank you for listening to me. And yes, I did nick that from Andrew Bridgen.